Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Forward just a little bit.
We're leaving. We're going to Nuku Hiva.
For internet.
And to finish our check-in process. So, we got business to take care of, and we feel like we should just go get it taken care of because they do give us a limited amount of time to make it happen.
Those little tiny lights over there, that's our anchorage. And just to the left is the moon. It's almost full and it's about to come up. It's gonna light the way all the way to Nuku Hiva. That is so cool.
Not a bad start to the night. There's us. There's a whole bunch of chatter going on right there on the radar. You can see our friends SV Holiday right there on the AIS. And we've got the port engine on, and we are motor sailing.
Wake up Nikki, maybe put up the spinnaker. Maybe. We still have half a day of sailing ahead of us. So I'm just so grateful for that sun. It's amazing how good it makes you feel to see the light just starting to come on.
Always such a happy sight. Okay, ready? And she's up. Theo, are you going to help me man the helm this morning? Yep. Sunrise watch. Yes, ma'am. Alright, 6 a.m. The sun is up. Spinnaker is flying, finally. Felt good to turn the engine off. We've gone all night long with almost no wind. So we've been motor sailing. We've only had like 6 to 7 knots of wind. And we were predicted to have between 10 and 17. So there you go. That's why it's a prediction and not a premonition. But now we're sailing. And it's just in time for me to have coffee and some breakfast, and Jason for you to go to bed.
Yay!
Hello, brie and cherry jam baguette along with some coffee. Very French this morning in French Polynesia.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, spinnaker's dropped. We are coming into the bay. We are here. The island is gorgeous. Massive rocks. You can tell it doesn't rain on this side. This must be the dry side of the island, which is good. It means we won't get a free deck rent, but it is busy. 30 40 boats maybe? Wow. Okay. This is the biggest town in the Marquesas, I believe.
Moment of truth.
Step 1 of part 3. I don't really know what this is. We're going to meet the guy who's going to help us fill out the extra paperwork to start the process again on our
long stay visa.
Oh, and there's a market in town, I think.
And it's very exciting. First stop, veggies?
Veggies.
Yeah, just in case they get sold out. Or...
Yeah, that's more important than checking in.
Definitely. New stuff we've never seen before. This is a type of bean that you saute and eat, she says. I'm not gonna say the name because I'll just butcher it. And then these are kind of like limes, she said, but she called it citronelle. They look neato, all bumpy. And they have colorful bananas and breadfruit. Ooh, that one feels right.
That's not breadfruit.
Soursop.
Soursop.
Sorry, soursop. Ooh, Jason likes spicy peppers. Mangoes. Turmeric.
6.50.
So 5, there's 6.
6.
And then, is that the, I think those are, no, those are only the 5. Man, all this change is so confusing. I think that one's 25. So that's 20. And that would be 5.
Nope.
Oh, that one says 50.
Yes. Voila.
That was $18.50 for what is a bag full of veggies with the lettuce and the fruit and the tomatoes and the weird wonky beans and everything else. So new foods to try, which is exciting. And fresh, local. Okay, now we can check in.
To the yacht services.
I'd be lying to you if I said we weren't overwhelmed. Nuku Hiva is the largest island in the Marquesas, which is one of the world's most remote archipelagos. We're so far out here, this place has its own time zone. There's no blue lagoons or fringing coral reefs, just steep volcanic mountains plunging straight into the Pacific Ocean. Then there's the inhabitants of this wild landscape, which first came here around 2,000 years ago by canoe. Intimidated doesn't even begin to describe how we feel about trying to capture such a world. Our little sailboats bob in the bay while tattooed locals trot through town on horseback. We're surrounded by ancient tiki gods, sacred sites, and lore of warriors eating their defeated to absorb their powers. Then there are the tales of great European and American explorers who have made their way into history. Needless to say, there's a lot to soak in.
All right, we checked in to the country in Hiva. Now we're in Nuku Hiva. We've just started our long stay visa paperwork. Very simple because we have an agent.
Yep.
Costs a little money, but simplicity is good.
Yeah.
Oh, last step, I believe, will be in Tahiti in about 1 to 2 months. We should have our official documents.
So we have to pick up.
At the High Commissioner's office. It sounds like super important. High Commissioner.
I think it's as high up as you get in the French Polynesia island.
It is.
Yeah.
Almost like a couple levels down from the big dog in France.
Bureaucracy. Don't do it, honey. Life is worth living.
I'm gonna jump. The dinghy situation here is, let's just say, less than desirable. You go over there and your dinghy gets bashed up by the boats coming in on the surge, or you come here and it...
Just a major hike. It's fun, it's an adventure.
Yeah. This is why they say don't love your dinghy too much.
It's gonna get bashed up.
That sounds like an adult movie.
Don't love your dinghy too much.
Or a country and western song.
Oh. There's no graceful way to go about this.
Go before the surge pulls us back!
I'm a little afraid, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice underwear shot.
It's practically bikini bottom. Made it.
That's all that matters.
It was graceful. It's graceful to get.
Merry-go-round.
Are you making us legal?
Yeah, apparently the French like to have their flag flown above the French Polynesian flag. So we bought this flag already, and we just picked this up from the yacht services guy. $12. So
Pretty typical.
they're probably going to be upset that it's smaller than the French Polynesian flag, but my hands are tied. That's definitely a shark. Right next to us. Oh no, it's a big ass ray. Cool.
Going on our first excursion here on Hiva,
Nuku Hiva.
Nuku Hiva, in the town of Tia something. Man, these names. Woo! Okay. Well, anyway, we're going on a hike. Gonna go see something. I don't know what yet. There's a trail.
Past the post office somewhere. Hopefully we'll find it.
That's all I know.
I think we're going up there somewhere for a nice view of the bay. I think. Yeah, there's sort of a trail here. No marker or anything. Past the post office, past the hospital. This could be it.
Who knows?
I think we might have arrived.
You mean just to the trail?
Yeah, to the trail. Come on, trail. Come on, trail. Okay. This is a trail or a road. Works for me.
Yay! Okay, it's something.
Well, honey,
It's a little hairy in here.
look at that though.
Oh, okay. Well, but hold on, that goes down.
That's the way down. That's the way we should have come up if we could have found that trail.
Oh yeah,
And it looks like it gets a little cleaner.
up here.
Yep.
Woo, good thing, I'm itching.
She's allergic to grass.
I'm like allergic to everything.
She's a good sport chomping through it though. Hey, 2 miles! Ah.
Oh. This looks like somebody's property maybe. Maybe not, but there's clearly a fence and somebody's stuff here, so I don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to infringe on anybody's territory.
Well, bonjour!
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 Hello! Hello!
Okay, we're going to assume that this is his private area and that this is the trail that continues.
Maybe. safe to say we're not on a people trail anymore. This might be goat trail.
Goat trail.
If it's a trail. Oh.
Come here, goat! Come here! Man, there's a couple little goats just running down right here, and then they just blended in. Alright, I think I admit defeat. This trail is getting awfully goaty.
And you're part mountain goats, that's a statement.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll just have our iced coffee here and watch the clouds roll by. It's a nice enough view.
No big deal. Just leave me here, a widow. I'll find myself another skipper.
Yeah, fence goes the whole way, so that's just as good down there.
It's just so funny. That's a trek.
Fun part's gonna be getting down.
Well, apparently we came down somebody's property road. I don't know how we ended up on that, but we decided to take a different path back, and that's where it led us. So, a little trespassing along the way, no big deal.
Hey, good hike! Success!
It was fun. It was enjoyable.
Cheers, guys, and thanks for watching. If you're curious, you'll find additional thoughts, photos, and tips on our shiny and newly revamped website. If you've never clicked over, there's no time like the present.